Magic fans, and welcome back to another standard gameplay video. And today we are playing Hoof. There it is. I didn't come up with the name. Someone played it, I think, in a tournament years ago, and they called it that because it's based around Craterhoof Behemoth, which is newly reprinted in Standard in Tarkir Dragonstorm. I'm sure you all know Craterhoof. It is an 8 mana 5/5 with haste, and when it enters, creatures you control get trample and +X/+X at the end of the turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. It is a mainstay in pretty much every single green Brawl deck, especially on this channel. But the shell around it is a mono-green elf deck, which we have seen before, so not going to go too much into depth, but it is based around Llanowar elves, and Elvish Archdruid to produce a lot of mana. Citadel Stalwart can also do it, along with Llanowar Lone Speaker. Then we've got Dwellings of Light, Elite to help go wide, Leafcrown Visionary to boost our elves and maybe have some card draw, Imperious Perfect to boost our elves as well and create more elves, Fierce Empath, which can get us a Craterhoof Behemoth, which is why we only have 3 Behemoths and 3 Empaths, so essentially we have like 6 Behemoths. And then Wildborn Preserver to act as a bit of a flash, and Reach, and basically whenever a non-human creature we control enters, we may pay X. When you do, put plus X +1/+1 counters on this creature. So if we have the mana, that can get quite big, and it's good at blocking flyers, especially the 6/6 demon from the Unholy Annex Ritual Chamber. And then we have 3 copies of Genesis Wave to pump our mana into to get through our library. 3+ is a sweet spot because 3 means we can hit, basically cast anything we hit. It's unlikely we're going to have 11 mana without having a Craterhoof Behemoth, but it's possible. If we do, we could just 11 and then put everything in our library. Basically, put everything in our deck onto the battlefield. 21 forests. And yeah, so it is an elf ball deck, and I know we've seen that a few times, but I do love Craterhoof Behemoth, and seeing it in Standard, it kind of shows just how the power creep has happened in Magic, because this used to be a powerhouse, and now in Standard, I don't think I've ever seen it played in Standard. I know it's only been out for a couple of weeks, but that's a deck. Really hope you enjoy it. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. I've got a Patreon, so please look at the link down below and in the channel description if you are interested in supporting me that way. If not, obviously I completely understand. If not, please comment on the video what you like, what you don't like, what I've done right, what I've done wrong. Everything helps the algorithm and helps grow the channel. So please do what you can, and I'll see you all in the gameplay. Let's see how much of our stuff survives. None! And now we have no ramp, no card draw, no lords, no chance. Let us, yeah. Obviously, if they have Blood Ladder, we have to block. Joy. Fantastic. 4 different removal spells. I will just flash in the Preserver. Oh great, they've created a demon. Well, our Preserver can block the demon. We just need more card draw. We draw a land and we can Craterhoof. Doesn't matter, we will decline that. Hoof! There it is. I don't think it matters, mate. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, we can't quite archer it on turn 2, but when we do get it down, we'll be able to tap it for a decent amount of mana. And we will then get down another Stalwart. Mono green hopefully shouldn't give us too much trouble in the removal department unless there's something like Bushwhack. Yeah, let's attack in for... let's not. Next turn we can Genesis Wave for quite a bit. Oh. Oh. That was sad. We can do this for 2. No, let me wait another turn and do it for 3. But the mono green has blooming Hunter's Talent for removal. Because when we Genesis Wave for 3, we can hit basically everything in our deck apart from Craterhoof. Well, we can do it for more than 3. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the best hit. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can definitely cast Craterhoof. I'm guessing they probably have the Mossborn Hydra somewhere. Let's tap an empath. Doesn't really matter. Everything gets +9/+9. And we swing. Yeah, no one ever lets Eldritch Archdruid survive. We go first with no mana dorks. This isn't much better, but up against mono reds by the looks of it. And they've got a burst lightning. Use it or don't. It's not a tough choice. Why do they take so long? I don't understand. They know it's in their hand. They know they've got a mana up. They've just passed priority once. There we go. Now you plot your slick shot show off. Oh no, just a manifold mouse. More land is not what we wanted. We'll attack in. I imagine next turn they have a challenger. We also do know they have 1 mana removal. So they can play a challenger. Oh, the second mouse. I would love a Genesis Wave. Or just Craterhoof. Leaf Crown Visionary would be good. Yes, give it double strike and trample. No. Well, that's not what we wanted. I'm tapping that now because it should get removed. So obviously if they let this one drop, resolve, it's going to make our Archdruid out of range of their Burst Lightning or Shock. Strange. Are we just on the elf beatdown plan? I mean, that's bold. We will be blocking with our Llanowar Elves. And our Elvish Archdruid. Because you never know. They could have 4 turn inside outs. There's 1. No, it was just 1. Was it? Yeah. And yeah. They clearly had 1 mana removal. I don't know why they didn't play it. And it wasn't Bolt Wave, because that's sorcery speed. But, yeah, I just don't understand why they didn't cast it when they could have done. Well, decent amount of ramp. Yep. I imagine they take the Visionary. I mean, they should. Well, let's get down a perfect then. May not have been the best choice, but we'll go in for 2, and the perfect can start cranking out tokens. Let's just swing in for 5. Yeah, they are. Oops, all removal. Yeah, they scoop. Problem is, playing all removal is, if you don't keep up with your opponent's board, you do nothing. We go first with a keepable hand. We just need that Archdruid to survive. Oh, come on. Let's flash in a preserver. I mean, they've used 3 lightning helixes. We are on the beatdown plan. Why can't I flash this in? Oh, because of Voice of Victory. Alright, well, for 2 is pretty lame, but I imagine they just block. Oh, they don't. Well, we're getting drained. Well, let's just show our hand to them. I will pay 1 for you. We need a land. Yeah, we really need a land. Oh. Sneaky reach. Oh. Crap. Hello Magic fans and welcome back to a very quick wrap up. So yeah, we played Elves before, you know, when Foundations launched and Nanomite Elves went back in Standard. We played Elves with Overrun as the finisher, and then a bit later on March of the World Ooze when Ether Drift came out, and it's pretty much exactly the same as back then. In the Standard of today with all the removal, it does struggle, although in one of the games we did manage to win after a Day of Judgment, which was pretty impressive. And it's a bit like, we especially playing in the play queue, you do come up a lot of decks which are just all removal, sometimes just people doing their daily quests. I've done that as well, and obviously that does struggle. Sometimes it can work against targeted removal because you go so wide. Yeah, them having, you know, repeat removal doesn't always, you know, they can't keep up. Problem is, our average Archdruid always gets taken out. That is the problem. Sometimes it feels like you might as well not have it, but when it works, it works. When it doesn't, oh well. So hope you all enjoy it. I do know it's another Elf Ball deck and not everyone likes those, but I did want to play Craterhoof Behemoth in Standard again. I'm thinking of doing a Smuggler Surprise version as well, although Craterhoof Behemoth you need to go wide with, and Smuggler Surprise you don't necessarily go wide, but I'll see what I can do. But in the meantime, if you like it, please remember to like and subscribe. Please remember to comment down below what you liked, what you didn't like, what I did right, what I did wrong, what you want to see in the future. Have a look at my Patreon if that's something that interests you. And in the meantime, I'll see you all in the next video.